bunch of nipple ticklers. Well, I am in New York. River. Toll bridge. Been a fun trip so far. Picked up in Fort Morgan, Colorado, of course, and got out across Colorado, Nebraska, made it over to Brooklyn, Iowa. First night, took off out of there early. Got over to Youngstown last night. Stayed at the Pilot. West side of Youngstown there, out by the TA and stuff. Anybody knows where I'm talking about? And then been driving all day. Just gonna do just about 500 miles today, going over to Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Be coming up to the Connecticut line here after a little bit. Tons of fun. Had some snow, even some whiteout snow in Indiana yesterday. Overall, all right though. Temperature 28 degrees. Kind of dang people. Toll. Speed limit 25. Awesome. Shut up. And nothing exciting going on though. Interesting comments about the last video I did about the jib jab, everybody getting AIDS. It was pointed out by one comment that that was a small case study in England or in Wales, that it was like 300 people. It was a small experimental batch of the vaccine that had actual HIV cells attached to it or something like that. So, thought that was interesting though. And other comments about from Rick Olson, a longtime watcher of ours. He always thinks I'm a big-time right-winger or conspiracy theorist. I go off the rails on conspiracy theories and I'm a right-winger. Always cracks me up. It's like, I don't label myself as right wing, left wing, anything. I'm more just the middle of most things. It's like a lot of things that you could say left wingers are all about that if you disagree, you're a right winger, or things on the right wing. Well, if you agree with this, the left winger. You can't be just totally attached to one side or the other. You gotta float in the middle, apply reason, logic, and common sense to the things that you feel are just, unjust, moral, immoral, or at, on the bottom of that rung is lawful. I mean, you have morality and justice are key. Those are just human things all the way across, and then you have laws. We are a nation of laws, but it doesn't mean the laws are moral or just. So when you see things that are immoral or unjust, you should know the difference. Just because it's a left wing or right wing policy doesn't make it right, doesn't make it moral, doesn't make it just. It's like take it each thing individually. You got to think about that crap. So that's where you can't really. And I'm the silent majority type person out there, but I side with things that are correct, moral, and just, and then if it's moral and just, then yes, it should become a law. But now everybody's moral compass is different, but for the most part, like say things that go along with the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill, and don't bang your neighbor's wife, and all that kind of stuff. So things that are moral, politics. now. Thing talking about the jib jab and then putting AIDS in the jib jab. You know, when people take the side of governments and corporations and all this kind of stuff too, it's like, I guess if you had to put me in a category, I'm more libertarian. So it's kind of weird. I haven't been up to New York in a few years. Not that it's any different. But last time I think we were in New York would have been, shoot, 2017. It's been almost 5 years when we were working for TSMT, you know, hauling all the hazmat. We had to go to Champlain, New York. I think a few different times. Yeah, it was back in what, late 27, winter of 2017, 2018, right before we bought our truck. So been a few years. Looks a lot different. Oh, so different. So, anywho, that's it. Be over in Connecticut here in a little bit. Going to Rocky Hill, Connecticut, and then also I did have a comment while I was in Hartford or whatever if I'd have time to meet somebody for lunch. Sorry, no, I will not. They've booked me a load. I'm dropping this one at 2 a.m. this coming morning, Monday morning at 2 a.m. And then I got to run right up to Worcester, Massachusetts and pick up a load, go down to Pottsville, Pennsylvania, drop, and it's just back to back to back. And then I got to go directly up to whatever the Wylesing or something like that, Pennsylvania. It's a meat plant and pick up there. And then I'm going to Marshall, Missouri. So our viewer friend in Connecticut, sorry, will not have time to meet you for lunch. But it was a nice gesture, thank you. On that note, he was asking about wanting to talk to us about possibly running for our company. If you want to reach out to us at truckingwithselena@gmail.com, let us know what you're looking to do. If you live in Connecticut though, I don't know directly what he's got going on. So he does get loads to the Northeast all the time. So might work out for you depending on what you want to do. So, but you can shoot us an email. We can shoot you all the information too if you want to get a hold of him, the owner of the company. It's Trucks Are Rolling out of Lubbock, Texas. You can look it up. But see if we can hook you up. So on that note, I'm gonna get on down the road here for a little bit. I think I got less than 100 miles to go right now, so I'll be over there inside of 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, and get parked for the night, do my drop, and get the hell on. So anywho, New York out.